Hello and welcome to the Directors Commentary for the Popinjay music video, Everything. My name is Thomas Griffiths, my candidate number is 0601, my centre number is 33751, this is done on behalf of my OCR Advanced Production, and the code for that is G324. I chose the music video task, which was to create a music video, and two of three ancillary tasks. I did the digipack and the magazine advert. First I'm going to talk you through some of the construction part of it, how we edited it together. Part of the construction was done using a program called Coral Video Studio. A lot of it was done on After Effects and Premiere Pro, which are recognised softwares in the industry, but some of it was also done on Coral Video because of the ease of it and putting it together. It just made it a lot faster. Things like that. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little snippet of my screen now and show you part of it and just how we use transitions. Okay, 1 minute, and I'm going to start recording that now. Okay, so here we are. This is the clip, and this is obviously the unedited little sections of the clip being put together, as you can see, and then at the bottom we have our track, Everything by Popinjay, or the Popinjay thing. Yeah, that's it. We did use a lot of, I like to point out that we used a lot of just quick normal transitions, invisible transitions in our piece. The only real different one was this one, which is a flash transition. This one. The flash there. And that's because it was supposed to be him waking up rather than anything else, where the other ones are meant to be continuity sort of things, which is what they portray. These little off colours obviously portray the different, his mind, it's all in his brain, and that then goes well with this shot of him. This is circular. It's very conventional of a music video, sorry, or any other media product that wants to convey confusion or anything like that, or if it wants to portray that a person is thinking, then usually the camera will circle the protagonist, in this case Christian Whelan. And then we also had these little flashbacks or things of his eyes, just to put a little bit of context into it. And then we had the flash here. The flash, like, obviously symbolises that he's waking up, and his eyes opened, and then the song fades out slowly. That worked quite well. As well as that, obviously we all edited a little bit. We used a lot of black in it. That sort of showed a change in time, but I think it also, put emphasis on the song. You could hear it at this point. Like, yeah, obviously blanks out at this bit because you're waiting for it because the song's building up, and then as the song kicks in fully, his eye opens, which worked. I thought that worked. I thought it worked quite well. Our audience have said that it worked quite well. They liked that bit. Yeah, so the idea of the actual video was that it created like opposite world sort of idea. So it was a crazy world that this person's been put in, and things like this. The TV watches him instead of him watching the TV. There's children teaching adults instead of adults teaching children. The classroom scene, we like to call that. Things like that. Trying to find you another example. Girls are acting as boys. That's just a little bit further on towards the end. Here, the girls are acting stereotypically masculine, when girls are meant to act stereotypically feminine. Quite good. So yeah, in terms of that, in terms of just editing and stuff like that, here's your proof that we edited it, just for proof of original images. Yeah, another example of that opposite world thing was an adult playing on the Xbox, which, okay, maybe not, but and a child reading the newspaper, which is a bit weird. Stereotypically, anyway. It's not saying anyone's weird for doing that. Okay, let's start watching the video. I'm going to start by just saying that it was all planned, that everything was done. As you can see in my planning, that it's, you know, we worked from it with a storyboard. We had some director's notes of how we're going to hold the camera, or how we're going to use the camera, where it was going to be in the room. In terms of it mixing with the ancillary tasks, the music video and the ancillary tasks, I think it'd work in real life, because the ancillary task, it's a digipack. People have said that it looks realistic, it would work. Our audience has said that they'd buy it. And then with the music video, people seem to enjoy it. The magazine advert, people said it worked. They'd want to go and buy the DVD, they buy the digipack, sorry, or watch the show on tour. In terms of our audience themselves, we conducted some research into a target audience, and the target audience we found from viewers who listen to indie sort of music, indie soft rock sort of music, were people who also watched MTV2, Kerrang, those sorts of music channels, and we checked their websites and looked into all sorts of stuff, and we found that the main target audience was about 15 to 25, I think 24-year-olds, sorry, about 15 to 24-year-olds, I think it was, which obviously that would then be our target audience, because if we wanted to get this music video onto those channels in the real world, if this is a real product, those would be our target audience, because those are the channel's target audiences. I think we attracted the audience quite well, because we did what they wanted. We did it to their specification. We did a little questionnaire saying, what do you want? And they did that. We also put some stuff on our blogs, little questions, and people answered them. Real people answered them. We put it out on Facebook. I think I made a YouTube video as well, saying please answer the questions. We got a couple of responses, and those were the top responses. And as you can see in my planning stages, and as you can see in every other stage, I've explained it as full as I can, that it's, you know, that's what they said, and we've done it to their specification. So I think we attracted them quite well due to that.